Hey everyone, welcome to How to Win Black Friday and Cyber Monday, a webinar where we're going to be showing you guys some tried and tested live shopping strategies. My name is Marissa, I'm a content creator here at Spree.
And my name is Marc, and I'm working as a customer success here at Spree.
Fantastic. So to kick things off, we're going to start with a question. Where are you watching from?
Oh yeah, this is a classic one. Where are you watching from? We of course would like to hear where you guys are watching from. So drop your location in the comment section. And this is funny, this is actually something that we always tell our users to do, to kick off the comment section when they're live on Facebook, Instagram and on site. So
so we're following our own advice.
We definitely are.
And drop your questions in the comments. Yeah, we have our assistant here, Casper, who's going to be answering any of your burning questions. So make sure you put them into the comment section. Shall we just kick off straight away? Let's get into it.
Let's get started.
Fantastic. Okay, so today we're looking at 4 different topics. We'll be looking at stats. We'll be looking at promotion, we'll be looking at entertaining, and we'll be looking at engaging.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great stuff in here.
Yeah, we've got a lot of stuff. And some very specific stuff, like we're really going to get into those strategies.
Yeah.
But first off, we're going to be looking at some stats.
Stats for Black Friday?
For Black Friday.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I don't have the stats off the top of my head.
What should we?
Maybe, I don't know. Let's see what happens. Oh, okay, let's see. Oh, very nice.
Okay, I think I got the stats here,
You've got them. Okay, so maybe you can read those out to us.
Sure.
What are these stats?
The stats from Black Friday and Cyber Monday last year is that nearly $9 billion was spent over the weekend in both US and UK doing Black Friday.
Billion, okay.
With a B.
With a B.
In Black Friday in 2022. So yeah, that's insane,
pretty big. Also last year, European retailers saw an increase in sales of 14.5% just during the Black Friday weekend compared to the same period in the previous year. So it's going up.
And you know, I think it will happen this year as well. We will definitely see an increase this year also.
Absolutely. Let's see what other stats we have here. We have over 130 million people who visited online stores just during Black Friday.
That's a lot. And can I just mention, to think about how many people that is, but there's also a lot of online stores, right?
Yeah.
So these online stores need to figure out how they can stand out.
Exactly.
So these 130 million people visit your website, right?
Precisely.
I think we're going to talk a little bit about that today.
We have the stat next to it. 79% of online sessions during Black Friday were from mobile devices. So not only online, but optimizing your whole experience of buying online from mobile.
Yeah, of course, a lot of people are shopping from the phone. And I think the key takeaway from maybe this strat right here is that we need to get people to stop from scrolling.
Yeah.
And stop on your company to visit your website or your live or your content, right?
Well, that's what today is all about. How can we really stop people scrolling and get them to pay attention to your one strategy gone? Okay, let's keep things moving here. So let's move on to today's first very specific strategy, promotion, how to promote your live show.
Yeah, and I would say this is the most important factor of actually having a live show. And when I'm speaking with our users, this is actually where we focus a lot on, because if you do not get enough viewers or the right viewers to your lives,
so what I'm hearing is it's super important.
It's super important, yeah.
On that note, what we're going to look at, we're going to go to one of our superstar cases. So let's have a look. Let's go into this. Okay, here we have a bunch of different, I guess, Black Friday noise.
Yeah, this is advertisements from the previous years, and we of course know a lot of these brands, but I'm just saying it looks so boring.
Yeah.
And it looks like the same, isn't it? It's some stock images, and this woman on the right side of the screen, she looks more scary than inviting, right?
Pretty much. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at one of our customers who's managed to cut through all this noise. Let's take a look at what Ken Primby, he's got something to say about all of this.
Absolute superstar. Kjell Company is from Pluspige, and Pluspige is actually also the case that we won the e-commerce award with. So this is just, I would say they are live shopping superstars. So let's maybe hear what he has to say about promotion. Yeah, let's have a look.
So he says, in the lead up to Black Friday and Cyber Monday, we aim to create as much excitement as possible.
Yes, this makes total sense. And this is also what we are telling our users to always do. Create that excitement. And you can do that by showing off what kind of offers there will be, what products you will sell, what competitions you're going to have.
Yeah, I think that's what,
build up the excitement, right?
I mean, this is further echoed by Ken, who says our preferred technique is to tease our audience on what they can expect in the upcoming show. We showcase products, what you were saying, they'll be able to buy, or competition prizes they could win. So it's getting exciting for them. Yeah,
and this is all giving people a reason to watch, right? So,
precisely.
Yeah, we need to make the live stand out. Yeah. And this is a great way of promoting it.
So he actually starts talking about some strategies. We do this via email marketing, short form videos, social media posts and videos. The key is to use a combination of channels to promote these shows.
Yeah, and this is Ken and his team is really tapping into the live shopping strategy. Yeah. And they understand that they need to activate all of their channels to have a great success with live shopping. So you need to use your email, your website, your stories, your post. Whatever contact points you have with your customer, you should tell about your event, right?
But I think that the issue that I'm like listening to what you're saying, it can sound a little bit overwhelming. Like it sounds like a lot of work to do, and I kind of want it to be broken down for me.
Yeah, I hear where you're coming from, and I think we have some.
Yeah, I think that is coming up now. So let's. We have, like, what are the best practices? Like, there's so much going on. It's all overwhelming. What are the best practices for promoting a live show during Black Friday and Cyber Monday?
We brought a strategy, didn't we?
We did.
We did. You want to put it?
It's my turn. Okay, woohoo, let's do it.
And here it comes. Thank you very much.
Fantastic. Okay, Marc, if you want to read out the strategies for answering this question.
Yeah. So one of the best strategies is create the event well in advance. And here we actually say 5 to 10 days before. And why we're not doing this earlier is that sometimes if you do it way too many days before, then people cannot figure out if they actually want to join. Yeah. So we see a sweet point at around 10 days.
That's the optimal amount of days.
That's the optimal, yeah.
So not too early, not too late.
Yeah, and then the next point here, don't ignore your event after you've created it. I see this happen way too often. And what I mean here, or what we mean here is that when people have created their Facebook event, then they tend to ignore it.
Right.
But remember that the people actually who have signed up and clicked that they're participating, let's keep them warm. Yeah. So post some content inside of this event, show the offers, show the price that it's going to happen. Exactly what Ken just spoke about before, right?
Exactly, which leans into this next point at the bottom here.
Yeah. And this is also tapping into using all of your channels, right? Yeah. But use the organic reach that you can actually get on social media and post and promote your event through here, right?
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So we actually have created a series of visuals that you can use to promote your event. So we've made it really super easy. We're serving it up on a silver platter. So what we're going to show you now is just how you can create some promotional material to promote your live show for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. So let's kick this off with an example. Yeah. This is a cool shop. Yeah. I mean, it's a nice visual. It's a very nice visual.
Very nice, and it's totally on brand for them. To be a little bit of the funny boys in the classroom, right, and explosive, and you can see this is going crazy.
Yeah, but you can also see that this has obviously been made by someone with a lot of digital graphic design skills. So if you look at something like this and appear overwhelmed, do not panic, because we have created the formula of all you need to include in your visual. So let's check out our example. Here's the example that we have created. It's obviously a lot simpler than the Cool Shop one, but it's no less effective. We're using a lot of high contrast colors. That's a really important point. Like, you want people to be able to read what it is you're promoting. And let's look now at some of the key elements that need. Yeah, so this is making it as easy as possible. This is a breakdown of what you should be including in your visual. You've got your logo, your header, make sure it's something that's really going to resonate with people. I think in our example we had Black Friday deals, click, save, repeat, right?
Catchy.
We have a live indicator so people will know it's live. Make sure you include the event date and time.
Yes, I see this happen too often.
Right, that people forget. Yeah. We've got our friendly hosts in the background. Please show the hosts. What's the importance of, like, hosts is really important to show them, right?
Yeah, it's very important. And again, this is also a way that you can stick out from the other ones. As we saw on the previous one with this woman with the scary eyes, right? Yeah. Who would like to join that? Yeah. So this is just a way of putting a face on your company, and use the host that you're actually going to have on the show, because they'll be in front of the camera, and that's the people who knows it.
Exactly.
So as soon as they scroll down, they know, oh, okay, this is Martin and Marie.
Oh, we actually have another example after this which shows that. And the last two things is the discounts and offers and any sort of unique games, because this is Black Friday. It is sort of about having fun and having things on offer, right?
Yeah, and I would say if you can just get 4 or 5 of these things that we mentioned here, then you are in front of the competition.
Exactly.
So make sure to follow this.
Now, one of the things that Marc was talking about was promoting across different channels, because Kjell Company also said that. So really, you don't have to reinvent the wheel every time. If you create an event on Facebook and you want to promote it across other channels, you can take that same image and use it across your reels, across your stories on Instagram, as a normal post on Instagram. You can use the same images done in a different format, just to keep it, as Marc was saying, keeping it warm, showing people that you're going to be going live soon, right? Yeah,
so it's super easy to reuse the content you have made. But I also would like to mention that, remember, you don't have to overcomplicate it. Sometimes it's actually just picking up the phone, take an image from the studio, and then just post it, right? Yeah. We see that works because people like to shop from people.
People like to see people.
Yeah, so make it personal as well. Just pick up that phone and take that image.
We even have, an example, a real life example that's happening soon. This is Raz Skincare. So, I mean, we can see that's Raz in the background, right?
Yeah, and you actually have to look a little bit closer. So this will also make you stop a little bit to see who's actually behind here. And
exactly. They've really used this contrast, the really dark background, and then you've got the text popping up in white and red. So it really does stand out. It's simple, but it's effective. And it's got all the elements we spoke about, the date, the time, the header, the contrasting colors, your offers. It's just a really good example of something simple but effective.
Yeah, and if we don't have any, if there's non-Danish speakers in the comment section here, I would like to say that they are saying 40 to 75% discount, which is of course what they're focusing on in this shopping event here. Great example,
It's a good example, And finally, if you want to learn more about how you can create visuals to promote your live shopping event, make sure you check out our promotional playbook. You can download it from our website, right?
Yeah, and I think we'll drop a link in the comment section.
We can also drop a link in the comments. Casper will be on to that. So let us get on to our next topic. Our next topic. Okay, so what is our next topic? Entertain.
Oh yeah, this is fun.
This is a good one.
And what is this about? This is of course all about standing out and from the crowd, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's hear from someone who really does stand out from the crowd. Let's hear from Hobby.
Yeah, Hobby. Also a great user of Spree and live shopping in general. And they really understand that they need to offer more than just offers to get people to watch their live, right?
In fact, we have a quote about this.
From Christian?
Yeah, from Christian. Let's see what he... I mean, I think we want to listen to what he has to say about this.
They're superstars, so yeah.
He says, during Black Friday and Cyber Monday, companies are constantly competing for customers' attention.
Yes, true.
We realized you can't just use discounts all the time, and they needed to find new ways to attract attention. We decided to create some special games for our Black Friday show, Spin the Wheel, treasure hunts, trivia, and Spree allows us to create so many ways for our viewers to have fun. Our goal is not to just sell products, but to entertain our viewers and build a sense of community.
But he's spot on, isn't he? He's just spot on in everything he's saying here. And the thing that I would like to mention or pick out from what he just said here is that we are fighting for the attention from people. And everyone, or at least all of them, there are so many companies that think the only way that I can fight is with discount.
Yeah.
But if you build that extra element on your business, that I can actually also fight on the fun part or the entertainment part
making
of my
it
business,
fun.
then I promise you people will join your life instead of the competitors. Right?
Exactly.
So make sure that you have different kinds of attacking Black Friday, right?
But we don't actually, we want to know some very specific strategies. Like we've heard from, hold up. Yeah, we need the actual question first. So let's read the question we have. Through all the Black Friday and Cyber Monday madness, how do you stand out from the crowd? Yeah. So for this, now we need a strat. You've already rung the bell.
Yeah,
so
can I ring it again?
No, you can't.
Okay.
Oh, do you want to ring it again? Okay, let's do it.
I'll do it a little bit more soft this time.
Okay. Oh,
Thank
there
you.
we go.
Thank you so much.
So let's see what this strategy is. Marc, do you want to read it out?
Yeah, I'll read it out. So how do you stand out from the crowd? One of the best things to do is to have a theme around your life. And this is important in many different aspects. first of all, it's important to have a theme so that you can actually design the show right. It's much more easy when you have a theme to actually know what kind of products you're going to have, what the competitions will be about, and
what the look and feel is going to be.
Exactly, and that actually also fits very well together with the amount of people that you're having on the live. And here we can only recommend one thing: the more, the merrier.
The more, the merrier.
So bring in people, and you can do this in different ways. You can either do it by bringing in multiple hosts, and I will actually always recommend to have a minimum of 2 hosts, and that's also
like
why
we're doing exactly.
Because it would be pretty boring if it was just me.
Yeah, precisely.
If you did it on your own, you would probably nail it still. But bring in people, and it can also be guests, influencers, whatever. Just bring in people, right?
Decorations?
Decorations as well, yeah. This is an important day, so make sure that
it's a special day, so you want to make it look special.
Exactly, and of course make your decoration fit to your theme, right?
Exactly.
So do something special so that people know that this is a special day.
Costumes?
Costumes, yeah. We actually jumped in a costume.
When we picked our theme of business attire, we just went with it.
Yeah. Me in a suit and tie is a costume. I promise you that. So yeah, but this is also just an extra way of giving you that little bit of advantage, because some might not do it, and if you can do it, then you're standing out, right?
And the funny videos?
Yeah.
We have a good one coming up.
Yeah, I think, I'm sure you have. It's super important, of course, to promote your live, and you can do that by making funny promotional videos, something that is really doing something different than anyone else is doing,
exactly.
Right? Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is we're actually going to go through a couple of examples. So for these 5 different ways of standing out, we're going to show you how our live shopping customers have actually engaged with these strategies. So let's skip ahead to power, and they're out of this world theme. So you can see here they've got a little visual that they made here where there's like an astronaut. Basically, it's this show is going to be bigger than the Earth.
Yeah, and you can see the office from
you can see it from out of space, exactly. Yeah. And then they've brought on some special. They have a whole bunch of people here, but they brought on some guests.
Yeah,
like a handball player.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, spot on. Well done. Yeah. They're actually tapping directly into having people, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So they brought in a professional handball player and an influencer as a guest. Exactly. And they are not the only guests that they are bringing on the show. They have so many people joining.
And those two, we have the host and then another host, right? Yeah, they also have 2 hosts. Yeah. Precisely. Continuing on with power, let's take a look at their decorations. Just from, like, we can see the Black Friday golden balloons. They've had their own their logo printed onto their balloons. They're wearing their tuxedos. They've got this gong going on. Like, it's just, they're all, like the black and yellow ones down the bottom there. They've gone all out.
It's very well made and you can see they're prepared really much.
Yeah.
And the thing here is that if you saw this on mute, you would not be in doubt that it was power, and this is the Black Friday live, right? And the same thing would probably happen, that if you closed your eyes, you were still with the sound.
Yeah, exactly.
Hear that something crazy is
coming at you
on
from every angle, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So they're doing well here on the decoration part.
What about costumes? Yeah. So we have 2 examples here: Hobby and Cool Shop.
Yeah, great cases, both of them. So Cool Shop or Hobby, if we start with these, they are doing this Kings and Queen extravaganza Black Friday, right?
And it's not hard. Like they just go to like a costume shop and buy a hat, and there you've got something simple but effective.
Yeah,
you know?
and fun.
And fun, exactly. You can see that they're having fun. Like Cool Shop, having a lot of fun as always.
And they're probably also using this image that we're seeing on the left-hand side for Hobby. They are probably using that in their promotion as well, right? So it's just
exactly.
Funny
like
to see,
I think this image was both on their Facebook feed and on their Instagram feed.
Definitely.
So
and then we have Cool Shop. They just put on a hat, but it just fits into their brand really well. They are always doing some crazy stuff.
Exactly.
So they're actually having multiple different costumes on during an evening. I
mean, like it's like, why are they wearing Mexican hats? It's like, well, why not? That's the Cool Shop brand, you know.
That's true.
Let's move on to so this was the video I was telling you about. This is a promotional video for Black Friday from Cool Shop Iceland. So there's going to be Icelandic subtitles, but they do speak in English. So let's just tune into this. Yeah.
Tell me about your Black Friday discounts. You'll never know. Tell me. You'll never know. Then you leave me no choice.
They've gone all out.
You're gonna make.
Whoa. Relax. This will be much easier if you just tell us about the discounts.
I guess that's a no. You're crazy. You want to see crazy?
Yeah, this is the part where I was like, wow.
Okay.
Cool shopper serious about promoting their Black Friday.
That's a one take. You
Yeah, it's a one take only.
How are your products so cheap? Toys, electronics, beauty. You see it? You know what it is? It's yours. And I don't even know what this is. Still cheap.
Please go take a break now. How do you offer free shipping? How can you have that many different products? We have toys, games, garden tools, PlayStation. Will you have it all?
You forgot
I
one
like
thing.
how they're including the messaging of the company into the ad.
Gadgets.
What? Gadgets? We can buy gadgets and everything else?
Who are you guys?
Oh, we are just Black Friday shoppers.
There you go.
That's the
You always get
The whole conclusion to this.
that's
That's me, every year.
Come on, it's late. We have to go home to the kids now.
Bullshit. Yeah, okay, spot on. This is
Yeah.
so well done, isn't it?
This was a real, I mean, this was a fantastic example.
That's amazing,
Like, obviously have, you know, a high production going on, but you don't have to necessarily go that far to
true.
do something effective.
True, yeah, of course, Cool Shop has some resources that not many has. And
Exactly.
it's just important for me or for us to actually mention that if you're a smaller business, just tap into the advantage that you have. You're probably a little bit more personal with your customers, and tap into that when
Yeah,
you're making
exactly.
your promotional
Yeah.
video, and then you can always make it fun. We're not saying that you should shave your head, but
But if you want to,
Yeah.
then it won't hurt, no.
it will create some awareness. I promise you
Definitely,
that.
definitely.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to our next section,
Yeah.
which is about, there he is again still, engagement.
Yes.
Or how to retain your audience.
Yeah, great.
Marc is a bit of an expert on this, but before we hear from Marc, we're actually going to hear from another one of our superstar live shopping superstar. We have Nicholas Balint from Kjell or Kjell, I believe it's
Kjell
pronounced.
Company.
Kjell Company
Yep.
from Sweden, and he's the head of live commerce. So we're going to listen to what he has to say when it comes to live shopping. Let's hear from Nicholas.
Hello, my name is Nicholas Balint. I work at Kjell Company as the head of live commerce, and I was asked to talk a little bit about Black Week. Obviously, working within retail, it's extremely important to separate yourself from others. I think that's the most important part. This year, we are doing an 8-hour live stream
8 hours.
to keep the viewer engaged for 8 hours. It's going to be not only the Black Week discounts and sales. We're also doing smaller competitions. Some guests are going to be on the show as well, and it's going to be a really fun time. I hope I see you there live. And I hope to see your streams as well.
Yeah, he's just spot on in everything he's saying here.
Yeah, but 8 hours.
Yeah, but he realized that is a kind of a challenge for them. But he's taking it as he should and trying to figure out how can we engage people for 8 hours? How can we make this interesting for 8 hours?
Exactly.
So they will use gamification, competitions, bringing in people.
Exactly, that is the question that we have.
Oh.
There it is. How do you keep people engaged for the entire length?
Yeah.
I mean, you were saying that he's thought about that question. It's time for us to show that we've been thinking about this question. And in fact, we have some strategies. Do it. Let's
Thank
go.
you very much. I'll be a little bit more nice with it this time here. But there it comes.
There we
Thank you so
go.
much. All right,
So-
let's read this out for you guys.
Marc, if you would, read out our strategies for engagement.
Yeah, so here we have 3 different ways that you can engage with your customers. The first one is a countdown timer, which is just a really great tip. A countdown timer can be used to count down to a specific time in the event or in the live where, for example, a competition is being held or maybe a great offer is being shown. Just make sure
Or a
that
product reveal.
Or a product reveal, exactly. People will be so curious if there is a countdown behind the host because they were like, what will happen when this clock hits 0? So this is just a great way.
Very enticing, yeah.
It's a great way to keep people watching.
What about giveaways?
Yeah, so giveaways, this is something that is kind of obvious. I think if you can, of course, give something to your viewers, give them a reason to join in on the live, but also give them a reason to stay. So if you're having a giveaway, do not reveal the winner
Until the end.
until the end, because
exactly.
then you give the people a reason to watch,
Fantastic.
right?
And one of your favorites?
Yeah, gamification. That is my favorite part. Because in Spree we can do a lot of cool things with our software in terms of gamification, and gamification is just a great way to keep people engaged and make them comment.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to look at 3 examples of our live shopping customers who've been using the strategies that we've, not just gamification, the other strategies as well. And Mark, if you could help us by talking us through what's going on, because there's a lot going on the screen. So let's just hop back to that.
Yeah.
Here are our 3 customers: Smukfest, Normal, and E-Cooking. Let's start with Smukfest.
Yeah.
Tell us what's going on here.
Yeah, so for our non-Danish viewers, Smukfest is a music festival here in Denmark that is very
one of the bigger
big.
ones.
One of the bigger ones, yeah. And what you can see here is that they have a stopwatch that is counting down in this competition here. So you can see it starts from 1 minute, and then they have 1 minute to build the highest tower. And you can see in the comment section as well that people are voting for who they think
is going to have the tallest tower at the end of the count. Yeah, that's
exactly.
smart. Yeah.
So this is just fun to watch. But
it's fun and it's simple. It's great.
Yeah, and we also brought in the aspect that the viewers is not just watching, they are participating in voting for the winner, right? And if we had the time, we would wait until that clock hits 0, I promise you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You can have a look at that. Meanwhile, I'll jump to Normal.
Normal, what's going on here? This is like very, the audience is very engaged, right? In the crossword game.
So much. I remember this live here. You can see in the top, there's 4,000 viewers right now.
Yeah, wow.
And we got more than 200,000 comments on this live here. And this is just a small bit of the live, and here the viewers have to guess where the first Normal store opened, which is Silkeborg, and you can see the comment section.
Silkeborg. Yeah, okay, so there's a lot of engagement there.
Yeah. So this is really a way, again, to bring people in on the event. So they're actually not just viewing, but they're participating.
Exactly.
And that is just super important.
And the last one here, we have E-Cooking.
Yeah, also a great case. And you can see here they're actually at the moment selling a product where people will have to comment with Shop A, and you can see that.
Yeah, you can see in the comments, Shop A, Shop A, Shop A.
It's going pretty well, right?
Yeah.
And here you can see just 2 fabulous hosts. On the left, we have kind of the product owner. She's from E-Cooking. She knows everything about the product. And then on the right-hand side, we have an influencer who is using the products.
Yeah. And like she's sort of like the expert, like they brought her in because she has this kind of expert knowledge about the products, right?
Exactly. And what they're doing here is that they're engaging very much with the viewers. You can see she's watching in the camera. She's answering and asking questions to the viewers. And I think they're actually also trying the product on.
Yeah, I think that is one of the big like sort of engagement hooks of something like this, that you can actually see the people using the product in real time, which I think is really important, because sometimes in a photo you don't get the full sense of how the product is used or what the effect will be. So
spot on. Yeah, that is the advantage of live shopping. You can really see the product in use.
Exactly.
So it's much better than an image on a web shop, right?
So definitely a way to engage. So those were our 3 engagement strategies.
Yep.
But that is actually all the strategies that we have for you today. We've come to the end of our strategies for Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Let's have a quick wrap up of our key takeaways. So the first one was to do with just do live events for Black Friday and Cyber Monday.
Yeah, and we cannot say this enough. This is going to be an important day for your business. As we could see in the stats when we started, it's growing, and this year it will be even bigger. So make sure that you get a piece of that cake.
Exactly. What about promote?
Yeah, I can't stress enough about this. Make sure that you promote your event, and do it right, and make sure that the campaign...
Promote it before the event. 5 to 10 days before, please.
Yeah, please do that. And when you've created that campaign, or event, keep it warm.
Yeah.
Post that image, send that email.
Precisely. Entertain.
Yeah. Use costumes, decorations, influencers, themed visuals, whatever it takes to make sure that your life stands out from
It's about building that sense of community and entertaining them, not just products. Yeah.
Spot on.
And engage.
Yeah. Again, use games, countdown timers, guests, and giveaways to make sure that people stay on your live. There will be a huge amount of competition going on this day. So make sure that the people that are joining your live, that they stay as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you would like to learn more about how you can conquer conquer Black Friday and Cyber Monday with live shopping, then you can download our playbook, which Casper will put the link in the comments, so you can download that straight away.
Yeah.
But that's about it. If you have more questions, chuck them in the comments as well. We'll stick around for a bit to answer those. But apart from that, I just want to say thank you, Marc, for joining me today on this little webinar. Thank you to our viewers for participating, for commenting, for liking, and we hope to see you at our next webinar.
Yeah. Should we just wave to the camera?
Yeah, we definitely should. I think we should actually do a little cheers.
Oh, yes.
Happy Black Friday.
Happy Black
Well, when it is Black
Is that a
Friday.
strategy coming in?
Ooh, using up.
Thank you for joining. It was a pleasure.
Bye.
Bye-bye.